All right, I'm back in the shop today. Today, I've got one goal for today, and that's to get this crusty cowl out of here. Um, it's basically held in by a little over 100 spot welds all around the seams. So, gonna grind off spot welds, try and separate those, and then if I can, I want to see if I can get the top piece out first and uh, kind of take a look at the bottom piece, because you can buy these in two separate pieces. It's like a big egg looking thing that has two halves, and you can most often I think it's the bottom piece that needs replacing because water gets trapped in there, debris. There's like no screen on these vents, and there's no way to clean them out like you have on modern cars. I think that's why cars today, like you've got a plastic piece here, you can just pop it out with some clips and then clean all the junk out if it gets clogged. On these old cars, it's a lot of work just to get under there. So leads to a lot of rust, and this one's no exception. It's got some crust and junk in there that I need to clean up. I've never drilled out spot welds before, other than the couple that I did last night just to get a head start on the project here, and I removed the inner fender on that side. It was actually held on only by a couple of welds at the top, and then seam sealer and hopes and dreams on the bottom. So that was interesting. I'm glad that I happened across that. Kind of tells me I need to revisit the inner fenders later, but like I said, today I'll be happy if I kind of close this video with a big gaping hole and a video of, you can see the inside of the dash. That's the goal. We'll see how that works out.
Before I get into the cutting and grinding and removing, thought I'd share real quick just why this has to come out. I'm no body man, but I don't think this is proper use of Bondo. Just my finger for scale there. That is a massive half-inch layer of Bondo. This looks like probably a limb or something at some point landed on the car like this way, and it's kind of boogered up the side support here of the cowl, and obviously this is more Bondo than steel at this point, so that's coming out. But yeah, let's see how I fare with this. There it is. That's what I was talking about. You can see how just the dirt collects in here, and the dirt absorbs moisture and just holds the moisture there until this eventually rots out. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. So anyways, that's a good thing, I guess, that I was taking this out. I don't know, I mean, this might be able to, it's not really rusted through other than the gaping holes I just showed. But yeah, I mean, this thing needs to go. I think I need to replace this whole piece here because the lip where the cowl rests is actually all boogered up. And this is, I think, where the water would normally exit the cowl, or perhaps up here. But it's just all mangled. So glad I'm doing this, I guess. And I think that's mostly solid, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. I think just both pieces. I was going slow, thinking, and I cut this section out so I can access the spot welds from the inside and try and figure out how to separate the two. But I may just try to get both sides out all at once, but I don't want this to catch on fire while I'm cutting and grinding and whatnot. So I think I will go ahead and just vacuum that out real quick. But this piece right here is supposed to be spot welded in several areas, and that's how it's attached. But if we go back to the boogered side, it's not really a spot weld. It's just a bunch of like true booger welding that's holding it on. So I don't know how I'm going to separate these exactly, but I'll cross that bridge shortly. Well, that's as far as I'm going to get today. I had hoped to have this whole lower piece out, but this is just another one of those discoveries that things aren't always as easy as they look on YouTube. So I'm going to come out, I'm starting to get this thing separated by cutting the spot welds, but each one's like kind of a little journey on its own. So until I get faster at that, I'm just gonna work at them one at a time and then get this thing out of here. But I'm hoping that I can replace this piece and get a solid flange for the new cowl to weld to. And then I'm not sure about the firewall, like how to fix all of this area where it was just butchered and hacked and booger welded, hacked some more. Past this point, it's pretty just factory. Like I think it just, like a tree or something fell maybe on just this one little corner of it and smashed it up, and then it was repaired with booger welds and Bondo. So I'm glad I'm getting this thing out of there, but it's going to take some time. So I'll probably pick up the next video once this is out. Could be several weeks, who knows. But this is where I'm leaving it for now.